Man City and Liverpool all season going for the Premier League. It now looks like there's a battle between right back and right centre back.
They respond to that bruising night against the Netherlands. And fourth place playoff. And England up against one or two familiar faces.
Expecting a good performance today. It's warm. Listen, these guys are playing in a lot warmer conditions than it is today. And I'm
be there, do you think?
I think so, and I hope so. I mean, Switzerland give England a really tough game.
For them, it's about seeing their team win as well and cheering that performance, and for England to get back into that winning.
The stadium was outstanding for an international game, and the reaction when you think it goes 2-1, you know,
fragrant atmosphere of another playoff place.
Não, por favor, levantar-se para escutarmos o hino da Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, as Jays, 6 of the 7 who were involved in the Champions League final now get a start for their country. The recovery time from their semi-final, and unlike for England, their defeat did not involve extra time.
Is in here from Thursday night, so from that point of view, these England players can go and impress this huge travelling contingent.
Mbabu, who had 4 years pretty much in the Premier League these days.
Well, he just did enough, Danny Rose.
Tactical approach recently.
Yeah, if I look at it,
he thinks they can nick the ball off.
Southgate walks toward.
Who goes again and looks to chip it, and very nearly chipped it in.
To plan, but you're right.
This is the earlier one over summer.
Not usual. You look at that space to the right of the goalkeeper, or left.
Chaka. Shaqiri, the flag is up and picked it up to make the save.
Trying to play out Switzerland.
Right. Mind you, he's done that to a few goalkeepers. In the semi-final, Shaqiri can line one up here, and then it just ran too far ahead of him. And Babu with a cross.
Were fixed on that 5-3-2 system they played.
That's the last, maybe.
That's where you get sometimes in football. You have one bad result, and all of a sudden the system goes. Some of the players
don't have the losing semi-finalists don't play each other. But as Ali tries to power on.
Where is he at now in terms of his career and also with England?
Back three for Petkovic. Well, it doesn't get there, and from Freuler.
Well, it's far too easy, a straight ball from the centre-back right.
In the end, it's almost by Sterling leads to a foul. Listen, I can ask you this as an out.
Really good centre-backs to be able to defend one-on-one.
Breaks for Kane, and Sterling. There's a great chance, and Babu will clear.
He's in a good position. It eventually works its way across. Harry Kane does brilliantly. It's a brilliant chance. There's two things. One, has to have mistakes in the sort of latter parts of the game.
Sparovic and Pickford will come and pick this up. Possession in their own half.
Well, it was Eric Dyer. We talked a lot about the midfield players doing that.
England again get in. Been fouled.
Well, they both went in.
Doesn't he, for Manchester City? He usually finishes it with his right foot. Yeah. He's got time and the shape.
And that far corner is the most inviting, the most likely to
today, as it will be for the team that's got the ball, wanting to pass the ball from the back. Quick that time.
His team losing the Champions League finally come up at Southgate the night before, or the Wednesday night before the game against Holland the other night. We talked about how
Delph. Oh, Rose has got to scurry.
Two-footed. You know, one-footed, then you're always...
Actually.
Yeah, that's one that I can understand. Very different than the Fabian Delph one.
Two nations, the opening game of Euro 96 in England. Seferovic, Rodriguez, Xhaka. Can hit them better than that. They're getting numbers in the middle.
The lunging in front of him, which maybe puts him off, but I think he misses it. He does. Under Arnold, what a delivery. Maybe just offside Raheem Sterling. No rotation. And then obviously then it did happen that they made mistakes and through midfield were not there. And yes, but not for the longer term in terms of how England win a tournament.
Alexander Arnold gets his cross in this time, and Dele Alli can't keep the header down. The service was excellent again. The finish wasn't.
Just the finishing. What a cross. What a run.
But that's why you have Dele Alli in the team, isn't it, for those kind of runs. That's how England, Gareth Southgate will be saying for. He delayed it, but certainly an opening for Severovic in the end.
I think it was Danny Rose, was it in the end, or was it Harry Maguire? Harry Maguire. He tried to play offside. I'm not sure what he was doing, and from that moment on, England were always
Danny Rose. And Kane.
Yeah, the centre-back holds his ground. I'm not sure that is a foul.
Fingered it onto the crossbar. Other chances have followed. In this playoff for the bronze medals. At half-time in Gimmerich, it's Switzerland 0, England 0.
30. And the second half in Gimmerich comes next. Can England finish their season with a victory? They've had the better of it in the first half against Switzerland.
Wishing they were Kyle Walker, suggesting he might be coming on sooner. The World Cup win of 1966, almost 400 players have made their England debut. I think that Gareth Southgate riposte to that. Here's Freuler, and he let fly here under challenge.
And that back line.
To the rest of his career.
It's the right type of area to win the ball back. Dele Alli. Let this play out.
And Babu.
When I was coaching with England, where the FA at the time,
recognising the danger, and Pickford will be able to come and Alexander-Arnold curling one towards Harry Kane, who's up.
Type of area, and put it on a sixpence. He knows he's only got one player in the box that he can hit that's actually going to score a goal, and that's Harry Kane. And he's marked.
David Beckham comparison that we heard at half-time.
I do remember.
Here's Danny Rose at the gallop.
Rose, Shaw. We talk about delivery. Wonderful delivery from Danny Rose. Nightmare for defenders. It's a great save. Little touch by the goalkeeper.
That's two. That only clears as far as Rose, who can put it in again. Sterling. Maguire coming around the back. There's a magnificent ball. Shaqiri. Xhaka! And it's Pickford's turn.
Well, Shaqiri does well. It looks like he's got an inviting pass to the near Pickford. He doesn't. He just pulls it back behind the England defenders. It's a good
quick throw. Movement by Shaqiri.
England was sleeping on that. Raheem Sterling tries to hand over to Danny Rose, but not really the communication.
Rodriguez again. And here's Freuler.
Yeah, just getting in a couple of times in down the channels along.
7:30. Sky Sports football and Sky Sports main event. It certainly is. On to Zakaria, and Switzerland with a bit of momentum in this attack. Pickford off on their holidays with the third place secured, and the chance now maybe to do it from Alexander-Arnold.
And you want on the ball in the area you want him. And you see Harry Kane.
Well, his header was a straightforward one, but it's a decent one because it's a run to Kane, trying to get the better.
He tries to nutmeg.
I think one thing they could do is.
How long do you think?
That doesn't suggest a change of shape, does it? Kane's touch, and it's Dele Alli, and it's Raheem Sterling coming into the middle. He's not picked up. And it's not been his day in front of.
Brilliant run. It's Manchester City type goal where he just.
Knocked over, but Kane picked up the ball, and it's in towards.
It's wonderful. Alexander-Arnold again.
They're certainly going to get a review. Clear and obvious has got to be.
He should have just scored, really.
Again, mindful of the fact, of course, we forget. Funny enough, he's given the arm. Delph and England want the winner here. At the back post, here he comes. Get it across the face of goal. That would be the target, but he couldn't manage. Ali! Oh! substitute, the Bournemouth man. And England have fashioned a chance that they have.
Was Callum Wilson maybe high foot?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the way he put the ball in the net.
No.
But if this is going to happen with VAR, with every bit of contact...
Yeah, and Walker and Alexander-Arnold have switched. He found himself on that left.
Sterling.
Just couldn't wrap his foot around it.
Extra time, we'll have a short break, and we'll be back for the extra period. Gary, you made a good point, and when we were off air in this break, that
Early on in the game, Harry Maguire in the second half as well, where they've played out from the back at times where they've been under pressure.
Regard to Alexander-Arnold, 3 in the box, and in it goes.
It's a more difficult one, I think, this one for Raheem Sterling, in the sense it's bounced
It in.
It's amazing, it really is. It's Raheem Sterling.
It's his corner, in towards
the big man across the near post, take the goalkeeper away.
Through the middle. And Sterling, can he get one right?
For one touch.
The header. In by Alexander-Arnold, there's a great save by Sommer.
Corners, just like an in-swinging free kick this time. 3 players in the box. Dele Alli doing well again to get up early. Brilliantly.
Time in extra time, we're still waiting. A few text messages flying about prior to the game. Here comes the Gomez. Long throw again. And Sommer just... Here's Barkley. But Alexander-Arnold, England are in here.
You've got Sancho behind him, and he just underhits it a little bit. And I think he's just got to try and get it past into Raheem Sterling. See Sterling there.
Position of maximum opportunity, but being offside is not that. Into that area. Not directly anyway. Alexander-Arnold. That should be the goalkeepers. Ooh.
Chipped in the first half off.
Still going. Raheem Sterling still going. Now, where was that? Another change in the legislation, because the wall has more than 3 players in it. Oh, that's the frame of the...
I don't usually see him take these type of dead balls.
2 penalties. He'll be back for the penalty. A long time coming. Harry Maguire didn't penalty. It's England's. It's Maguire's, and he slams it. Almost to put Zuber off. But
Pickford, no chance.
Gareth Southgate and his coaching team do 3rd and 4th place. Barkley steps up. Panenka, who started his international career. Nerves put to the test here, and he passes.
Up next for England, Xhaka. 3 different takers than ones that took them last year in the tournament. So when you talk about what could England get, I have looked at.
Sancho. That's come to Trippier and Dyer. Eric Dyer. The England penalty takers. Hush from the England fans.
From the staff and the players who are on the bench down here, because they knew. Well, they're just at the right height.
Jordan Pickford, slam.
And Frame is a big thing in terms of presence. Just look at him there, the goalkeeper.
It is. And scoring.
It is Eric Dyer now. Watch him, just goes to his left there. And
against Colombia. Goes the ball here. Into the back of...
Well, where's the player going to put it, Shusa?
Situation. A stuttering run-up. And Pickford wins it for England. You can't deny the justice of it, but it's been the long haul.
Class today is a job well done.
It took the long game. It does end with a win. England beat Switzerland.